Don't like going to bars. I don't want to do that.
Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole.
I got so drunk one night in college, I thought I was Ric Flair and I elbow dropped my stove. 6 times.
Woo! Guys are destructive physically, and women are destructive emotionally when it comes to drinking. 5 guys will try to drink a keg of beer, play a little game called Someone Might Die Tonight. 8 girls drink wine, 8 girls are gonna cry.
I used to drink so much in college that one time I woke up wearing a random t-shirt and it was backwards and it was for a community college.
Bathroom floor is only as good as it feels when you're shit-faced drunk. That coldness towel, I love that.
Pre-game's the best part. Everybody's having a good vibe there. Somebody goes, let's go to the bar. Yeah, let's go stand next to each other and drink where the music is so loud that we can't talk. But now we're drinking near each other. Wait, here's the real kicker. It's more expensive.
My ex-boyfriend and I used to throw a lot of parties. They were so crazy. There was like a ton of fights and a ton of hookups because we would get in a fight and then we would have sex.
One cool thing I learned the other day is that you shouldn't play Power Hour when you're 28.
I used to be able to go out and drink a lot, but now I'm able to go out and drink a little and then go home and watch a lot of Bar Rescue, watching other people drink a lot while I spoon my pillow and wait for my AARP card to arrive.
I'm married and I live in the suburbs, so for me now, partying is drinking some wine while I watch Netflix.
That song One Way or Another by Blondie, that's about a guy driving drunk to get to Taco Bell at 4 in the morning, right?
I was in New Orleans one time. I was drunk out of my mind. I saw this guy on the street. He had a wrestling belt. I looked at it. I was like, oh shit, people were wearing platinum wrestling belts, so I took the shit from him. I didn't read it. It said UFC. I took the belt from Quentin Rampage Jackson. That's why I've never drunk again after that.
Like every high school party there is in a movie. Kids are outside running around, shit's on fire, there's a midget running around. But in reality, especially if you're underage, here's what it is. Did you guys hear someone knock? Is that the cops? Is that the cops? Oh no, okay.
I don't know how people drunk dial. Like, I'm not in control enough of my faculties to dial somebody when I'm drunk. I will sober dial the shit out of you.
The worst part about being hungover is waking up with a dick drawn on your face.
Having a hangover feels as bad as having the flu, but it's completely your fault. So I feel like shit and you're judging me.
When you're hungover, it's crucial that you order 2 meals on Seamless out of the gate. That way you don't have to tack on the additional self-loathing of ordering Seamless multiple times in a day.
It's really hard to convince yourself that you have your life together when you walk into a liquor store wearing flip-flops and pajama pants.
I love to party. I do. A lot of people tell me that I'm like the life of the party. Thank you.
This is in response to Chrissy Cello. Be afraid of anyone who refers to themselves as the life of the party. They're the person that gets you at the party and then talks to you about all the great times they had at other parties and tells you story after story. Stay away from that person. Sorry, but not Chrissy, she's cool.
At my cousin's wedding, I chugged a beer and caught the bride's garter in my empty beer glass. That's considered baller status, right?
Does anyone remember their first funnel?
Yeah.
I almost got raped. You think about like you're drinking a beer in under a second, like nothing good is gonna happen after a funnel.
Yeah.
The one time that I smoked pot, I thought that people were trying to kill me and all I wanted to do was call my mom.
If I were a guy, I would never go after a girl at the peak of her confidence on a Saturday night. I'd wait till 2 p.m. on a Sunday when she's very hungover and vulnerable, and then I'd text her and say, hey, I'm coming by with a pizza. Ugh, why am I giving out these secrets?
3-for-1 drinks. I'm walking it out and doing every kind of weird dance that was back then. All of a sudden, I bump into Quentin Rampage, and I'm like, fuck you, homie. I don't know who the fuck you are. And then I had to text my friend. I was like, yo, what's that black fighter's name? Because he has a UFC belt on right now. He's like, Quentin Rampage. I was like, oh, no, I'm not messing with this guy.
How long